You may be aware a new Trusts Act was passed in July last year that comes into effect in January next year. The new Act applies to existing and new trusts. If you have a trust or you're a trustee, it's really important that you understand the changes. Some of the changes include such things as requiring trustees to tell beneficiaries they are beneficiaries and to provide them with information about the trust. Imposing mandatory duties on the trustees and requiring them to understand the terms of the trust deed and making sure the trustees behave in a way that they should. The Act also is imposing mandatory duties on the trustees, requiring them to understand the terms of the trust deed and making sure that trustees behave in the way that trustees should. The new Act has also changed the age of majority. So it's been lowered from 20 to 18 years old, which means that once a beneficiary turns 18, they are entitled to information about the trust. At the moment, the life of a trust is 80 years, but if your trust deed allows it, this will be able to be extended to 125 years, which may be really useful if you have a batch, for example, that you want to keep in the family for the long term. It's also going to become necessary for every trust to produce a set of accounts for the trust every year. So now is a good time for you to reconsider why you have a trust and whether it's still a necessary part of your estate planning. You can't just ignore the new Act and should be proactive in deciding whether to continue with your trust or not. You're not expected to make the decisions alone, and we can work with you to help you determine whether a trust is still relevant for you. If you would like to know more, I can walk you through the pros and cons of having a trust. Please do not hesitate to contact me. I'd love to help.